In this video, the most powerful way to heal your own energy so that you can attract what you want into your life. Everything is energy. And when you can heal your own energy, when you can raise your own energy, everything changes. You start to see amazing things show up out of nowhere. Some people call them coincidences. They're synchronicities. They just start to show up. So in this video, I want to share with you how to make those things show up. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's dive right into this video. If you have not subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button right over there and hit the bell notification, because that's what's going to notify you for new videos. Subscribe, bell notification. Let's get right to the video. So step number one is no desperation. When you're using the law of attraction and when you want to create things into your life, there is a propensity to feel a sense of desperation about it. And what I invite you to consider is that every time you're coming from a desperate energy, like I really need this, I really need to attract this situation, this money, I really, really, really need a soulmate, and you're coming from that place, desperation only breeds more desperation. So what's happening to our energy is moving to a place where it's not all powerful anymore. You are all powerful. That's who you are, an all powerful energy being. And as soon as you desperately need something outside of yourself, you've fallen into the illusion of the matrix. Because first of all, nothing is outside of yourself. In fact, everything is energy. And the essence of who you are is one with everything. You're not separate from what you want to attract into your life. But we've been conditioned by our society to believe that we live in a physical world. So logically, we believe we're separate from the things that we want. We believe we're separate from love. We believe we're separate from the money that we want. And we believe we're separate from these things. And we think that this object or this circumstance outside of ourselves is going to fulfill us. And what happens is we get desperate about needing that thing because I need it to, and it'll make me happy. It'll make me feel better. It'll make me this. And what is taking place is an energy of desperation and falling into the illusion of our physical world. So you have to realize that every single thing, the couch, the wall, anything that you want, your body, is all energy. And in fact, there's only one originating substance of energy. You can call that God, you can call that the universe. And all of these things that we see are just different frequencies. Just like there's only one radio wave, and then there's all these different frequencies. 88.9, 90.4. There's all these different variations of the same energy, which is sound. And in this instance, we're all and everything is different variations of that one energy, spirit, God, whatever you want to call it. And when you get desperate about something outside of yourself, what you're really doing on the energy level is you're relinquishing the fact that you're literally God manifested. You're an extension of God manifested in this body. And when you give that up, you're forgetting what Jesus said, is that the kingdom of heaven is within you. So you have a propensity to think that something outside of you will fix your problem. But by thinking something outside of you will fix your problem, it only enhances and magnifies the existing problem. It doesn't solve it. It makes an energy system whereby we believe our life isn't good enough, we aren't smart enough, we need this thing outside of us, I can't have something I want or feel something I want to feel, so I need this thing or that thing outside of us. And what happened is you lose your power. So comment down below the kingdom of heaven is within me. Comment that down below. The kingdom of heaven is within me. If you're new to my channel, I always talk about the big takeaways, whether it's an affirmation or what have you, and you comment it down below. The kingdom of heaven is within. So it's like, what does that really mean? What does it really mean that the kingdom of heaven is within? It means within you, you have all that you need to create the life that you want, and you're connected to everything that you want. You're not separate. And when you go within your own energy and you realize you're whole and complete, your energy shifts from a place of desperation to a place of, I'm all powerful. Amazing synchronicities start to show up because you're no longer broadcasting an energy of not enough. You're broadcasting an energy of, I'm pure love, I'm all powerful, and miracles start showing up as a result of that. So comment down below, the kingdom of heaven is within. So understand this, every single thing is energy. Your energy and I am energy. And the law of attraction says that like energy attracts like energy. When you realize that you're totally whole and complete and there's nothing outside of you that will make you all powerful, then you become dangerously free because you realize that you are the consciousness that's creating everything. And if you want something, you can have it. That's great. But you don't think that that external thing has the kingdom and you don't. See, that's the big perception shift. People think the kingdom is in other things. They think the kingdom is in having a soulmate. They think the kingdom will be in getting a certain amount of money. They think the kingdom will be in a certain job, a certain house, a certain external objective world thing. But the kingdom of heaven is within you. And when you realize it within you, you see it in everything. And you move from this place of, I live in a physical, objective world, and I need this thing and I need that thing to be happy. And you move to a spiritual level of consciousness where you realize you're one with everything, that there's no resistance except for the resistance that we create within our own thought patterns, and that all the abundance that you could desire is here, that you came into this physical experience to literally be like a god, essentially. Like you came here to partake in abundance, and you came here to realize yourself as a creator. It's like, this is like a spiritual playground, a spiritual training center that we incarnated in order to realize ourselves as creators. You are a creator, not a reactor to I need this thing. And when you do that, it's like needy is creepy, you know, and they always say like, you know, and like you heard it when you were younger in like dating, right? You're like, when you're really needy, like people are always like, hey, no thanks. But when you don't need, you become more attractive. Why? Because your energy has shifted to a place where you realize you have the power within you. And so I want you to say this with me. I'm good enough. Comment that down below. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough. Feel it. Whatever it is that you think you're not blank enough for, I want you to turn it into an affirmation. Maybe you think you're not good enough. Maybe you think you're not smart enough. Maybe you think you're too old. Maybe you think you're too young. Maybe you think you're this, or you think you're that, or you think this. No, 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 no. All of those things are the physical world of illusion. And thinking we need to fix those things keeps us in a state of not good enough. There's nothing that you need to fix. You need to express the perfection within you. There's nothing you need to fix. You need to express the perfection within you. Comment that down below. There's nothing I need to fix. I need to express the perfection within me. And what is that perfection? That's the divine perfection within you. Everything is energy. We're all connected to that source, to that God. We're all holy. Our desires are holy. But here's the key thing. This is like a playground, right? So it's fine and great to want things, attract things into our life and things like that. But when you're coming from a place of realizing you're this all-powerful spiritual being, you can attract and create these things, but you don't seek your identity out of them to a level where it becomes unhealthy. And that's how most people live. They seek their identity out of things, it becomes unhealthy. And then when they don't get them, they become needy and desperate, and then they think that they're not good enough or this enough or that enough. No. See, it's like when you come into this body, you realize you're this like amazing spiritual being now, this all-powerful creator here in physical form, here to make manifest the glory of this universe and the glory of your own interests and your own heart and your own spirit. And yeah, it'd be fun to have this house. Cool. Well, let's go about and let's manifest it and let's create it. Great. But you're coming from a place of wholeness already, right? Man, I'd really love a soulmate, but I'm coming from a place of I'm totally happy with myself. I love who I am. I know that I'm a spiritual being. I know that I have God within me. You see the difference? And then that's when your energy heals. And then when your energy heals like that, and it's coming from a place of wholeness, things just show up. So comment down below, the kingdom of heaven is within me. Hit the subscribe button and the bell notification right over there in the corner. Make sure you download my free success hypnosis, jakeshypnosis.com, right there down below, jakeshypnosis.com. And use that to get rid of all of those thought patterns. That's how you heal your energy, is you retrain the subconscious to be in a place to attract what you want by realizing that you're whole and complete the way that you are. What I'm saying is not, things in the world are bad. I'm saying things in the world are amazing, and they're so much more fun to experience when you realize that the true source and power of all the happiness, love, and wealth that you desire is within you. And then those things are an extension of you realizing that within yourself. They're an extension of your own consciousness that you've reached. So it's so great, to be able to experience that or have this. Like right now, I'm in this beautiful Airbnb on a work retreat by myself, literally by myself. Gorgeous place. It's absolutely amazing. Epic ocean view. You can see like a bunch of the Hawaiian Islands, infinity pool. It's super rad. I love it. But I realized that within myself, I have the energy to create epic work retreats whenever I want. I have the energy within myself. And that this reality that I'm in right now, that feels so great, is a reflection off of my own consciousness and me realizing the perfection within myself. And to the degree I realize that, my world begins to mirror it. So comment down below, the kingdom of heaven is within. Your goal is just to express the perfection that's already within you.